right, so it's a new day. Yeah, so if any of y'all didn't know, I ate 5,000 calories yesterday, right? When my diet is 1,500. So you might ask, how are we burning that off today? We are going to be running as many miles as we need to get rid of it, and we are doing a water fast, meaning no eating today. I told you I was going to pay for it. Now, 5,000 calories. What do you do when you eat 5,000 calories and you're on a diet, right? Now, honestly, and I know this sounds bad, it's not really a bad thing. If you've been on a diet for like a month, you want to reward yourself, you do it one day, cool, 5,000 calories, just suck it up. Next day, keep on doing what you've been doing, go back to your diet, you're fine. Let's say, right, you need, I think it's about 3,300 calories or something around there to gain a pound, right? Let's say your maintenance is 2,000, right? So really, you've only gained 1 pound. So not too bad, right? If your maintenance 2,000, let's say you even just did some cardio too, you really only gained like 0.8 pounds, right? Not bad. For me, I have multiple cheat days coming up just because it's gonna be so busy in my life, like my sister's birthday, my graduation, and me going on a trip. So really, I couldn't afford this cheat day, which means I have to go on a water fast. Now you might say, what is a water fast? A water fast is literally where you literally only drink water. That's why it's called a water fast. You don't do anything else. Now, water fasting can completely destroy your muscle if you do it for more than one day. If you're only doing it for just one day, you're fine. Especially after a cut, after a cheat day, because most likely during a cheat day, it wasn't just all ice cream, it was actually protein. So I got like 250 grams of protein yesterday. And I know in yesterday, y'all will have seen, I didn't really post much about it, which I really should have posted everything I had, but I'll tell you what I had. So I had 1,500 calories of my normal diet. Then I got home and there were 2 burger patties waiting for me, cheese and bacon. And that's alone, right? I calculated all the calories. That was like 750, because there was a salad with it, chili. But then the kicker that really made me gain a lot of calories is the ranch. I had so much ranch, that's 700 calories right there. So then you might be thinking, okay, add that up, that's 1,400 calories. What else did you have? A whole tub of Ben & Jerry's ice cream. That's 1,000. So now we're at 2,400. Now, what else did I have? A whole, Cotton Patch meal, which is like a Southbury steak with mashed potatoes and green beans. That's about 1,000 calories, somewhere around there, because of the fried Southbury steak. So now we're at 3,500. Then I had a brownie, 197 calories. So we're at 3,700 around there. And then I had cereal, which is 4,000. And I think, and then I had 6 mozzarella sticks with even more ranch. And the ranch, like I said, is just adding calories on. So it was around like 5,000. It was around 5,000. I asked ChatGPT, so even that could be wrong. It could be 6,000. But what I'm going to do is, this is going to be a little bit different. I know this is going to be me still journey to gain abs, but I'm going to name the title probably something else and say how I burnt 5,000 calories after a cheat day. Like I said, usually cheat days are fine, guys. If you have a cheat day, it's fine. It's if you have multiple cheat days, right? and I couldn't afford this cheat day. So I will see y'all after I'm done running a mile every single time, or something like that. So this will probably be a short video, but yeah, catch y'all later. Okay, I haven't ran yet, but surprisingly, my weight actually didn't change that much. So if y'all didn't know, I've been weighing around like 206 to 208. I talked about that yesterday in my whole video, how I'm 21% body fat. Apparently, I guess, I only went up to 208.6, so really not bad. Like not bad at all, but it's a little bit cold out here. Nah, it's not cold enough. Nah, it's fine. I was gonna put on the jacket, but I think I'm fine in some shorts and a t-shirt because I'm gonna be running, and this is gonna be nothing. So yeah, it's currently 7. I will tell y'all when I've probably ran to my sister's house, because I'm probably gonna run over there for the first however long I run. So I will see y'all when I get there. Goodbye. All right, we are at mile number 1, down in 12 minutes. Don't know how many calories that was burnt, but we're still finna go. And since I feel pretty good, I'm not gonna take a break. I'm gonna go back to my house, take a break after the 2nd mile. So I will see y'all when I get there. I promise y'all, this is mile 2. Y'all have to believe me. I'm being so for real. So what happened on the calorie track was I forgot to press unpause after doing the 2nd one. Like, I can't tell y'all. Like, I'm literally back at my house. I promise you, I've done 2.2 miles already. I feel so stupid. But that literally ruins because I'm using my fitness pal. And I swear I did 2.2 miles. Like, I'm literally back at my house. I will say, if y'all don't believe me, it's whatever. But I just burnt like 240 calories easily right there. So now that I did that, I'm gonna drink some water, rest up, and then either go back inside the house for a little bit and just chill, or run another 2.2 miles. Because how I see it right now is, if my maintenance is 2,600 and I'm not eating anything, that's already 2,600 off of the 5,000 calories, right? But you gotta also understand, I was allowed yesterday 1,500. So 1,500 was my diet. I went over that by, that would be 3,500. So I only myself have to burn, I'm doing the math. Sorry, my legs are actually cooked. What's the math? 5,000. It's 3,500. But then my maintenance today is 2,600. So that's, I only have to burn around like 1,400, 1,500 calories or something like that. And I've already burnt 200. So we're doing pretty good. Now, the only thing that I am trying to think of right now is, if I stop right now, take a break, and then do this later into the day, am I going to feel good enough to be able to do that? Because you gotta think, the energy I'm running on right now is the energy because I just woke up. I'm not gonna be running on any energy throughout the day because it's gonna be all gone. So I really have to make up my mind right now. But as you can see, obviously I can't post the results now because they're all messed up. But I was able to do 2 miles in 22 minutes, which honestly isn't that bad. Like for an athlete, that could be pretty bad, but for me, that's not bad. That's actually pretty good. I think I will break the water fast with just like 30 calories. And the reason why I'm doing 30 calories is because I want to take like 4 fiber pills to make sure I actually am able to, you know, dump all of the stuff I ate yesterday. But okay, I made up my mind. I'm gonna take a break on the running because I did 2.2 miles. I feel like I could honestly do another 2 miles really easily, but my knees are kind of hurting and I want to just take a break. So I will see y'all later for round 2. All right, bye. All right, this is the next day. Like I said, I told y'all that I wasn't gonna record during the weekends, and then I said like, okay, I might record only one video and just compile everything together, which is what I'm gonna do, at least for this week, because there's some interesting stuff. This won't always happen, probably. I don't know. Yeah, as you can tell, day 1 went fine. I'll just recap day 1 real quick, just a little tiny bit. Yeah, basically, I cheated. I suffered that day to basically readjust, like, everything I did. Oh, sorry. Oh. Don't mind the red dot. I think that's just strawberry, and I'll tell you why. But basically, I didn't eat anything that day. I water fast. I think I only had 80 calories, and that was mostly just fiber pills I took. And I basically negated everything that happened that cheat day, because my maintenance is 2,600, and then you got to realize how much calories I just burned walking around. I ran, so that was like 400. It's like 280 calories or something like that. Then what I didn't record for y'all is me and my mom kind of just went around stores and everything, and I walked, so burning calories there. Not much, but you know, still burning calories. And then 1,500 calories I was allowed. So if you add all of that up, I actually probably wiped that off the board. I know I didn't completely wipe it off the board, but I weighed myself today and I'm 206, 205, around there. So it definitely helps. Today though is going to be another cheat day. And when I say cheat day, I mean it's just a day that allows me to hang out with my mom, because it's Mother's Day. So what that means is, like, obviously I'm going to try to stay in a calorie deficit, but if that doesn't happen today, it is what it is. At least try to stay under my maintenance. If that doesn't happen, at least I'm not trying to do a cheat day. Basically, this is just going to allow me to where if my mom wants to go eat somewhere or something like that, she doesn't feel bad or get mad at me because I'm like, oh, I can't eat that, you know, I'm on a diet because it's Mother's Day. So I'm gonna go on a run. I'm not gonna record it or anything, but I will say I've had protein pancakes, which would have been fine. That would have only been like 400 calories or something like that. But I tried making protein pancakes for my mom, absolutely failed, and then made her own batter for her, and I ended up wasting one of the pancakes, and I ended up eating it myself because somehow I turned it into an omelet. Don't know how that happened, but I didn't want to just throw it away, so I just decided to eat it quickly. But I put a lot of like flour, so that pancake alone was probably like 200 calories. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm basing breakfast around like 600 calories, 700, which is fine. Because if you think about it, if I only eat 3 meals today and they're all 700 calorie, that high dense like that one, I'm still in a calorie deficit. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I might be like 500 over. But I'm going to get this run in to hopefully help. Maybe do 3.2 miles. I don't know. Probably only just 2.2. We'll see. But yeah, that's about it for today. I will tell y'all. Either there's gonna be another clip of today, or there's gonna be a clip on Sunday. I mean, no, today is Sunday. Sorry. Yeah. So there might be another clip. There might not be. This might be where the video ends. I don't know. So I'll see y'all later. Goodbye. All right. I know I don't care if you can hear the music, but mile 1 complete, under 10 minutes. I know I'm walking right now, but I paused the timer, so this isn't
truly accurate, but I'm gonna go back down and do another mile. If I feel good, I'll do another mile. I did calculate my calories. Yeah, I am at 700, and that's a little bit extreme too. But I really wanted to see. I would rather overestimate my calories than underestimate my calories. So I am at 700. Looked into a bunch of calculators to see what my maintenance at, because some people say it's at 2,300, some people say it's 2,600. It's more around 2,600 with what I do and everything like that. So AI was right. I believe this calculator more than this other calculator because everybody says it's really good. So yeah, we shouldn't go over my maintenance, at least, especially with how much exercise I do, and y'all can tell, y'all can prove that, even though like I don't need y'all to. But yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna get to running before I completely ruin my rate. So I'll see y'all later. Goodbye. Yeah, so I'm not gonna include the video that I just said, but I basically made a clip just now saying like, oh, I'm at 2.3 miles. I'm gonna run 7 more, or a mile more. But then I had to basically stop and text somebody, and I just lost my whole mojo for running. So I'm going back inside. But I did 2.3 miles in 23 minutes. I know I paused to make these recordings, so you could say I did in 25. It's whatever. Obviously, if I didn't make those videos, I couldn't have done it in at least 22 minutes. I'm gonna go back inside, take a shower. This will be end of the day. Sorry, I'm not gonna post all what I eat, but I can honestly probably just tell y'all what happens Monday, because today's Sunday. So I'll tell y'all everything when Monday comes around. I just don't want this. I don't want to edit a video that's like 30 minutes long. But this is technically day 3 of surviving the calorie tsunami that's about to come. I might, depending on this week, I might do 1,000 calories only, and try to get in 150 grams of protein. And you might be like, are you crazy? A little bit. It just depends. I'm gonna try to only be at 1,000. If that doesn't happen, because like for some reason I only get 100 grams of protein, or whatever the reason is, then I'll stick to 1,500. But I really am trying to get rid of as much calories, because the week is the only time I'm going to be safe. Because like I said, I got 2 more cheat days incoming, and then on the weekend, including today, so that's honestly 3, but for the week, that will be safe. And then Friday through Sunday is going to be bad. And then I have another week to just lock in and chill. And then that weekend is going to be bad. And then I got another week after that to lock in. And the reason why, you might be like, Tony, I thought you said you only had like a week and a half left of school. Yes, but graduation is obviously 2 weeks technically, because I get out of school a week and a half, but graduation I think is 2 weeks. On top of that, I don't go down to New Braunfels until the weekend after graduation. So that gives me a whole another 7 days. So yeah, we'll be fine. But yeah, just some cheat days, couple of right there. But yeah, I will see y'all later. Goodbye.